who it should be, man, aka J Cass, better known now as who? Trucker J. When you play stupid games, you what? Win stupid prizes. Repeat after me. Stupid prizes. We have an individual, right, in the rap game. I'm gonna talk to my child. You heard? You heard? In the rap game, his name is Pooh Shiesty, right? He just came home. I don't know if he did maybe 2 years, 3 years. I don't know how much time this dude did, right? I think he has kids or maybe one kid. Because most of the rappers do. He's not gonna be able to do this no more. Be with his family no more. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's not gonna be able to do this. You heard? He's not gonna be able to enjoy the fruits of his labor. You heard? He's not gonna be able to play with his doggy no more. Or whatever he got going on. He's not gonna be able to do that because he made poor choices. You feel what I'm saying? You remember when daddy was in the streets? You was a baby when we came down here. You was like maybe 6, 7 months. I did what I had to do to get you and your sisters and your brother a better life. But I got out the game. This fool went to jail for strong arming somebody. Strong arm, street terminology means he robbed somebody. And he went to jail. He got another chance. Because you know God blesses people in different ways. Gave him another chance. And this fool came home because somebody was playing with him. He had somebody that he was signed to. You feel? I'm talking to my child. You heard? Somebody he was signed to, right? He wasn't letting him out his contract. But there's ways about doing that. You get a lawyer. You handle it the legit way. This fool with his daddy. So a picture you being in your 20s. No, Imani, because Imani's 23. Imani's having a situation. I know Imani has a fucking ankle bracelet on, meaning she ain't supposed to leave here. She travels out of state with her daddy, the one that's supposed to be in control, the one that's supposed to have their kids' best interests at hand at all times. His fucking father goes out of state. They rob another rapper. They take all jewelry off the people in there. They put guns to people's head. They get caught. Now, how much time you think that man gonna get when he got an ankle bracelet that it's a home monitoring, meaning if you go past this driveway, I don't know if they give him time out or whatever to go out for real quick to come back home, get something to eat, but that shit goes off. That's the first thing that's gonna hang him out there. Cause he's way out there. You get what I'm saying? But guess what? His dad, the one that made him, let his son do that. So now the dad, the homies, and the son all caught by the feds. And he already got a pre-history of robbery and guns. And he's on an ankle monitor. What you think they gonna do him? Where that jersey at? You know them jerseys I got in the man cave? They gonna get that man football numbers. He gonna get life in prison, and he's only 26 years old, off of a stupid choice that he made, and his dumbass daddy allowed him to do it. Your father is supposed to, just like I protect y'all. Your father is supposed to protect you. So that's just like right now. We got our home now. We made it out the hood. We far away from up north. Everything we know, we far away from that. And I start going back out here selling drugs and get locked up. Knowing I got a career now. Knowing that I've been out the streets 11 years now. Ain't that stupid choices? Won't that be a stupid choice for me to make and sacrifice being here for y'all? Well, guess what? This young man sacrificed everything. And now he's cooked. You know how you cook toast? He's cooked. He's definitely going to get from 15 to 20 to life in prison for what he just did. And that's fucking sad. And I thought I would talk about it this morning. That's sad because of his daddy. Your dad is supposed to lead you the right way. And his dad led him to the fucking hellfire. I would never do that to y'all. I would never go back to the streets knowing that we made it out, knowing that we got this little bit. We are homeowners. We pay a mortgage. But yes, your dad did, because you young and you're old enough now. Your dad did sell drugs to get us out the hood. It ain't no secret. Everybody knows, from Instagram to the Benzes to all the cars. Yes, your dad got his hands dirty, but he had something to fall back on. I did it for a reason. You understand me? But what do I do now every day? I get up at 4 in the morning, and what I do? I drive that 18-wheeler 20 minutes back, 20 minutes back and forth, right? I do what I'm supposed to do, right? It's sad that all these black men keep throwing their fucking future away. But what's even worse, his own dad that should have known better, that should have told his son, nah, son, we can't.
To others who believe that using violence and intimidation tactics to rob others in our community is a viable way to conduct business. I'm here to say that it is not, and that if you choose to do this, we'll bring you swiftly to justice.
Wait until you hear not only the allegations, but the evidence, surveillance, Instagram accounts, fingerprints. It is something, to say the least. We have the criminal complaint that lays out everything, and we're going to break it all down for you right now. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
They talking about the case right now.
Okay, I have to share this. Some really exciting news, okay?
When
We
these
spent
folks,
so much
let me
time
also
together here
educate
at
you
Law
on
and
this
Crime,
too.
obsessing over every wild.
When the culture vultures, these are culture vultures. Let me give it to the audience so they can understand the terminology where I'm coming from. These is culture vultures, meaning the white folk. They love talking about our black dumbasses. You understand what I'm saying? You definitely not gonna be out here twerking and jerking. Matter of fact, stand right here so they can see I'm talking. Letter to my daughter. She would never be out here twerking and jerking on something. You hear me? She would never be out here doing team takeovers. You hear me? Never. Not on my soul. You know where it starts at? It starts in the home. You take accountability for your goddamn children and they won't be out here doing all this crazy shit. Have you not noticed when you scroll through Instagram, all you see is black people fighting, black people shooting, black people looting, all this nonsense, black, 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 black. Do you see these pilgrims doing this shit? Do you see these pilgrims doing this? We are disgusting right now. She's doing, she busy. You heard? 23-year-old trying to intervene. Make sure you take accountability for your kids. Yes, your dad did get his hands dirty to get us down here, but I ain't want to raise y'all in the hood. I ain't want you popping out babies at 14 and 15. Do you notice your 23-year-old sister? What is she? Still pure. Do you notice your oldest sister? She might have moved out, but she ain't got no baby. She got a job, right? Because we took accountability for y'all. And that's what every black parent need to fucking do. Take accountability for your children, and they won't be out here wilding. It is what it is, man. I shouldn't even feel bad because this ain't my son. But it's sad that his dad was there. That's the worst part out of the whole thing. His dad could have said, "Man, are you fucking crazy? You on an ankle monitor. Why the hell would we go out there and strong arm Gucci man? You know they gonna tell." That's what all these rap. There you go, house arrest. And this fool went out of state. That right there, cooked. He's cooked. He held a firearm to the dude head. Sign my release. Oh yeah. And they got fingerprints and everything, man. He's cooked, man. I really feel bad for the brother. I don't know him. Don't want to know him. But for your dad to lead you to hell is a sad story in black fatherhood, man. You understand me? So for y'all that's watching and the trolls, Yeah, you know, it's always a troll that'll say something stupid. And I'm not gonna go through this whole house and back to the pool. You understand me? Showing off. I'm not doing that. This is just a real black man conversation while I'm finishing up my workout. You hear? 245s, 225s, 210s. You understand me? While I do my workout, yeah, we'll play the case. But this is sad, man. His own dad. That's the worst. That's what I'm more mad about than anything, man. How your dad gonna let you commit basically suicide? That's sick to me. Your own dad, man. I'd have let I'd have smacked him up. You ain't going no fucking where. You gonna stay your ass right here. We gonna get the lawyers and we gonna handle it the right way. But this fool went out there and did this shit, and it's over for him.
This late night case, we wanted to find a way to get even closer
And
to
then
the action.
these people get the glory out of it. Hold on. God damn it. These folks get the glory out of it. I'm not trying to play Mob Deep.
Yeah.
Let me hurry up before they fucking mess with my channel. And these folks get the glory out of it.
Finally launching Law and Crime Plus. This is your new go-to spot for thousands of hours of commercial-free. And you're going to listen to this, and you might be saying,
They
wow,
sit around and they talk about us.
It is arguably really bad. But
let me see if
nothing has been proven as of yet. Okay, with that caveat, let's get to it.
Hold on.
So this is an affidavit. It's a sworn
read the whole case.
An FBI special agent in support of a criminal complaint. And this is...
Let me stop it right there. What I mean is these pilgrims get to sit back and narrate our destruction. Make it make sense. They narrate and have fun and get giggles and laughs. Let's talk about these monkeys lynching themselves in real time. You not gonna do that. You gonna get an education. I'm just saying. I'm speaking in metaphors. You know, from New York, we speak in metaphors. I'm just saying, the white man get to sit and tell the story of what we do to each other, and they get kicks out of it. For it to make it to this podcast, the sidebar podcast, that's a whole white podcast, and they talking about black people and what this fool went and did, and they getting a kick out of it. You know what I mean?
Of probable cause that
but you can listen to it.
Committed. Okay? It starts by claiming that on January
right
10th, 2026,
so they can listen.
Who are only identified by
initials, by the way,
and they include RD, which we have to assume is Gucci Mane, because his real name is Radrick Davis. They say they were robbed and kidnapped at gunpoint at a music studio in Dallas, Texas.
Cool.
Now, there was apparently a scheduled meeting between RD and suspect Lontrell Williams Jr. And apparently, this hip-hop artist is known as Pooh Shiesty, and he was reportedly signed to RD's record label, 1017 Records. Now, this meeting was reportedly about a contract dispute. And this is, again, according to prosecutors. And it seems that Williams Jr. wanted out. So the affidavit claims that when RD and the other alleged victims in this case and others go into this office building, they realize it's closed. So Williams Sr., this is apparently Williams Jr.'s father, was apparently trying to book a recording studio that day for his son and to record music. Williams Sr. was apparently talking to this unidentified individual just known as JN, another player in this, who owns the studio. It's inside this office building. So now you get the geography, what we're talking about here. So the affidavit includes apparent stills from surveillance footage that arguably show Williams Sr. speaking to someone on the phone outside the building. I'm going to give you a little preview here. There are a lot of stills in this criminal complaint. And by the way, that helps corroborate details. It helps corroborate the timeline. It helps corroborate the events that are laid out when you have purportedly time-stamped stills of this surveillance video. Now, in a arrives to help with production at 3:39 p.m. that day, and the affidavit claims that this father and son duo, the Williams, is arguing. Okay, they're arguing. And I'm going to read you this verbatim. Quote, at approximately 3:43 p.m., Williams Jr. and Williams Sr., Wright, Johnson, Waters, Rogers, Gibson, Glover, and McDaniel entered the east side of the office building. The target suspects walked through the lobby area of the office building before going inside the studio. One individual with a dreadlock hairstyle, later identified as Gibson, can be seen on video exiting the office building and shortly thereafter returning with a bag slung over his shoulder. Again, embedded in this complaint are the apparent surveillance stills, okay? Now, the affidavit claims they go into the studio where the victims were, the alleged victims were, and there are stills, by the way. They included the studio lobby, the control room, the recording room. And at one point, it is alleged that Williams Jr., who was, by the way, I was blown away by this detail, was allegedly wearing an ankle monitor, okay, goes to speak to RD privately about the contract. I'll talk about the ankle monitor in a second. But there is allegedly an argument, and it ends up with Williams Jr. being accused of taking out a black AK-style pistol and pointing it at RD, allegedly demanding he sign the contract release paperwork. Now, RD allegedly complied, signed it. Again, we're assuming this is Gucci Mane. And there's the claim that RD, seemingly Gucci Mane, was not allowed to leave as he was being held at gunpoint. There are allegations that Wright allegedly recorded RD signing the paperwork and being forced to say he released Williams Jr. from the contract. And then afterwards, it's alleged that Williams Jr. took RD's wedding ring and watch and earrings and cash. I do wonder if they have that video. Okay, I do wonder if they have that. But I'm going to read you verbatim again from complaint. Waters, Rogers, Johnson, Glover, McDaniel, and Gibson produced handguns or AR-AK-style pistols and began to demand property from BP and MM. BP was pushed onto a couch in the control room while an individual known to BP as CMO Dam Fu and part of Williams Jr.'s crew searched his pockets and stole his wallet. His chain and a necklace were stolen from his neck. McDaniel threatened to shoot BP for moving, but Williams Jr. instructed McDaniel not to. MM was choked from behind to the point of nearly losing consciousness during the kidnapping and robbery, resulting in scratches on his neck and wrist. Now, embedded in the complaint are what appear to be photos seemingly showing cuts. The control room in the studio through the west.
I ain't gonna spend. I already did a video the other day about this shit. Boy cooked, sauteed, put in the pot of gumbo. It's over for boy. Ankle monitor on? You got a stick. Just off that alone. 25 to life. Let her bark. Let her bark. Let her get her shit off. Know what I mean? Crazy, right? He not gonna be able to do this no more. His lovely home, all his whips. It's over. Oh, my killer on deck. She don't play around.